Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Rice Owls, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Texas State Bobcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after.
By the running back.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and throws the interception.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Heading left after the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a spot there by the defender. And if you think about it, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the back now goes in motion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Offense and stop will be turnover on downs.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks. And they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the runner takes off to his right. He's free around the 15. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always blown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Owls.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the extra point was up and good.
Texas State, 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Play action here on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Catch made on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And it's taken at the 25. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the Rice offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Rice offense is out there again. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Rice.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Comes the Texas State offense back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. A handoff to the back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Crosses the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab made by the tight end. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway.
Set to advance on the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Was right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to pull it down and run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They're going to set up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Rice offense is out there again. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
catch hauled in here over the middle. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach who said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time. Look
at this. It's a fake. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Well, the tackle is made, but the fake works perfectly, and it's a first down.
Well, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up end was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out.
Green 25.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to throw for it on third and goal. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. In the clear at the 25. Muscled out of bounds and close to the end zone.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Rice. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Lining up to try the extra point.
In the end zone.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Rice, 28. Texas State, 21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Texas State offense back on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Now the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play. Send the back in motion. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls in the catch. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. And the sophomore making an impact play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing second and goal.
29 Philly.
They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Boys, a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And it's a kneel down. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.